Good morning, students. Good morning, students. Mr. Moigi is on the line. I would like to teach you commerce today. And the topic is document used in foreign trades. Document used in foreign trade. Then before I will explain it, I would like us to look at the lesson objective. At the end of the lesson, students should be able to, one, define document used in foreign trades. Two, explain famous document used in foreign trades. In foreign trade. What is foreign trade? Foreign trade can be defined as buying and selling of goods and services between two or more countries. So between two or more, between two or more countries. This foreign trade can also be called international trade or external trade. So let us look at the meaning of document used in foreign trade. This document we are talking about can be used in international trade, and this can also be used in international trade that can prove this certain events that that have taken place. Place. Another name for this document used in international trade is trade document. You can call it trade document or paper document, or you can also call it electronic files or foreign trade documents. The following are the document used in international trade. The first one is bill of lading. Bill of lading is a document of title giving the owner a right to take possession of the goods. So this document will be given to the owner of the goods, so that he's going to be the owner of this. The right to be given to him to be the owner of this document, and it can also be transferred. This transfer need to be endorsed, and it will be delivered to the ownership. And this is it's also, this bill of lading is a contract between the exporter and the shipping company, and it's going to state the terms under which the goods are to be exported. So under it, it states the type of goods are to be exported, mean are to be what? Goods that are to be sold to the other country, or goods that are to be sent to the other country. This bill of lading is is evidence of a document. Is evidence of document. Uh, Evidence of documents. Then we also have quotation. Quotation is also a statement that sets out the estimated cost. So quotation will be given to the buyer, so that the buyer will know the cost of that particular uh, job or service or that particular goods. So a quotation should be state clearly the price. Under the quotation, you see the price, details of quality, quantity will also be there, trade terms will be there, delivery terms, and payment terms. A quotation is also prepared by the seller. A quotation can be prepared by the seller or the exporter. This will be given to the buyer, or you can call it the purchaser. So to be given to them to know the cost of that, commodity or goods. So then we also have indents. Indents. The indent is a document used in international trade. They use this document as well in international trade. Is just to uh, to give another to buy whether they have that type of goods. And that type of goods can be conveyed by the importer to a potential supplier or exporter. So just to make a request about the goods. So that is indent. Then this also contains the essential information regarding the goods to be exported, whether the goods are of good quality, the quantity of the goods, packing, the packaging, then mode of payment, how they are going to pay the make payment for the commodity. Then the price of the good will also be there. The price of good will also be there. So then let us look at the certificate of origin. Certificate of origin is a document declaring in which a country a commodity or good was manufactured. So what they are telling us there is a certificate of origin. It will tell us, it's telling us that they want to know where the good is being produced or is being manufactured. So is that certificate of origin. It's also a document that they are using. They are using this document all over the world, widely used in international trade transactions, and it's also attest to the product listed that can be made some certain criteria. And this certificate of origin, we can also call it declaration of origin. We can also call it declaration of origin. Then the next one is bill of exchange. Bill of exchange simply means agreement that need to be signed by the buyer of the goods, either to pay the seller a certain sum of amount. So this is an agreement that will be signed by the buyer of the goods, so that the buyer of the goods will make a certain payment, a certain amount of money on a specified future date. This bill of exchange, each international trade transaction generates its own bill of exchange. Uh, Bill of exchange is a negotiable instrument. You also know that. Then the bill is drawn by the exporter and to be sent to the importer. Uh, export trade is sending of goods to another country, while the importation of goods is bringing the goods uh, uh, to uh, to other countries. So the importer is legally bound to make payment. So simply means the importer cannot make payment until when the bill is being acceptable. So if the bill is unacceptable, then the importer cannot make any payment at that particular time. Is the bill is also a contractual obligation for payment. So it's just an agreement between whether this bill should be paid or not. Then, then the next one is letter of credit. Letter of credit. Letter of credit is undertaking given by the importers bank, and this importers bank is also called issuing bank. They act upon the request of the importer. So they will act upon the request of the importer. Uh, so the importer that whether they should make payment to a beneficiary, and this beneficiary is also called exporter. We call them exporter. So a letter of credit involves a minimum of 4 parties. Let us look at that, all these 4 parties. The first one, we have importers. Then the second one is importers bank. This importers bank is also known as issuing bank. We have exporter, and that's the third one. Then the last one is exporters bank. We call them advising bank. So the next one is consular invoice. Consular invoice. Consular invoice. Consular invoice. This is the invoice that has been signed by the consul of the country to which the good is to be consigned, to which the good they can deliver the goods. So the invoice is signed to prevent understating the price, so that they will not understate or they will not reduce the price so as not to attract less custom duties. You know that all this we are talking about, they will pay custom duties. These are locally taxed that we level on good and on commodities. So this invoice, the invoice will ensure correct payment of duties, so that they make sure that the correct payment is being made on these goods, so that they will charge the correct custom or tax custom duties on this. The information is very useful for importer at the time of payment of the import duty. So the importer make use of this consular invoice very is very important to the importer when they are making payment, when they are making payment of import duties. So which is very important to them. So then the next one is shipping notes. Shipping note is a document. It's one of the documents that sent to the shipping agent by the exporter. So it's a document which contains instructions for moving goods from one place to another. Is a request to the shipping company to transport the good to a named destination. So just a request for the shipping company, so that they move these goods to a particular destination of that goods. So the next one is freight notes. Freight notes. It's one of the documents which shows the carriage charges. The carriage charges, which is compulsory. There should be charges on each goods, or you can call it a cargo, for a particular cargo for a specified journey. So that charges will be part or to be included in the document, so that the the importer or the buyer will know the charges they are going to pay on that commodity. So it is also issued by the shipping company to give details of charges for shipping a particular consignment of cargo for a specified journey. So this is for the buyer to know. The shipping company will charge them, so that the buyer will know the particular amount of money they are to pay, or the shipping company are charging the buyer. So this is very important under the freight note. Freight note. Then the next one is insurance certificate. Insurance, you must know that insurance is a pool of risk. It's a pool of risk, simply means whatever any property you have is based on the risk, based on the risk. So this certificate, insurance certificate, will show the exporter whether the exporter has paid for the insurance. So if the exporter has not paid for the insurance, so they will not I mean, their good will not be protected, or they are using this certificate, insurance certificate, to protect them against any risk, any risk. This is why we talk about marine insurance. You know, marine insurance on the sea. So, and it's which will cover the cargoes against perils of the sea. So it's possible that the where the cargo is conveying the goods from one country to another through the ship. Uh, I mean, that ship can be uh, capsized. What I mean by capsized is the goods, that commodity can also flow, I mean, into the water. So, which is very, very compulsory that goods are insured before they are exported. Make sure that if you have someone and anybody, make sure that they insure their commodity before they can export them. So, uh, we also have a shipping manifest. Our shipping manifest is one of the documents that, as well, that need to be complete by the captain of a ship. So shipping manifest need to be completed by the captain of the ship. So, and lodge with the custom authority and custom authority before the ship can leave the. So that document will be given to the custom authority before they can allow the ship to leave the port. If not, they will not allow the ship to leave the port. So it shows the particular of the ship. The particulars of the ship will be there, the cargo, the type of good that the ship is carrying, and the destination where it's going to deliver the good. All this is very, very important under the shipping manifest. Then the next one, the shipping manifest must be left the customs, uh, must be shipping manifest need to stay with the customs before the ship leaves the port, and copies are sent to the ship agent at the port of the. So another copy will be sent to the ship agent at the port of the destination. This simply means in another country, the copy will be sent to them, so that uh, this is very, very important. Then we also have the ship report. This ship report is a document that must be supplied by the master of the ship. A document that need to supply by the master of the ship to the custom authorities on arrival at a port. So they need to supply the document to the master of the ship, to the authorities when they get on their destination or when they arrive at the port. This report gives the particular of the ship, the particular of the ship is there, the crew, the people that are there, the passengers, the cargo, and port of departure. So the port, so all this need to be reflected inside the document of ship report. Goods cannot be unloaded. Yes, goods cannot be unloaded until this report is received. So that document, until when they receive it at the port of the destination, because before they can allow them to upload the goods inside the ship. If not, they will not allow them to upload the goods inside the ship. So that is it. Then we also have export invoice. Export invoice is one of the documents sent by the exporter to the importer, giving full description or complete summary of the goods dispatched. So it's one of the documents that need to be sent to the exporter, to the importer, whether they will give the full details about the good or they will summarize the good that they want to dispatched at the port. Then it also the list of goods. The list of goods will be inside the document. Terms of sales, terms of sales to be there. Quantity will be there. The price of that good will be there. Name of the ship will be there. Then the total amount to be paid need to be at this invoice document, export invoice document. Then the exporter will send this document to the importer that the exporter need to do this to send this document to the importer that the export invoice document has been received by him. So this is what I have for you this morning. This morning, uh, this morning. Then I wish you best of luck. Go to the school. Go to the school website. You will see your assignment there, commerce assignment. Please try as much as possible to do them. So hopefully when we resume for the normal school, then that will be first thing I'm going to ask you. I wish you best of luck while you are still at home. Best of luck to you. Best of luck to you. See you in the next class.